Hello guys and welcome back to the farm. So join me here on a somewhat sunny but a bit cold August evening. Bit quiet, it always is in the evenings. Baylor's park's back up. 8340's parked there. Literally everything is parked up. So yeah. Also 7530's on the mug spreader as it needed to be moved. I've also been using this, hence why I've just left it there for now. As you can see, straw field, well, it's like the wheat field is all cleared up. It's all baled up as well. We've got all the bales here, so they will be moved from here. They're just currently living here. So I think there's about 14. So should be enough. I don't think it'll be a lot because the amount of bedding that the cows go through, so might have to get some more or maybe some big bales off the contractors. I've also got this weight for the Massey, as when she's lifted bales she's needs something on the back, and it worked perfectly fine. So yep, we also have a drill. So finally it's, well, I've been after it for a while, you know. I'd say, well, some people would say it's a bit big for the farm, considering we only have one field, but it gets it done quicker and we have a tractor that can pull it. So this is what we'll be using when we replant this field. It was supposed to be delivered with a new feeder wagon or diet feeder, whatever you call it, but that wasn't delivered, so that's coming a separate day, I imagine. You got Skoda here on the new sort of car trailer. It's fully flat, it's not slanted at all, which is a lot easier for the mower to get on and off. So I believe that's most of what's happened, to be honest. So one thing I do need to do though is well, one, check up on the cows, as I haven't done that today. The old diet feeder was quite big, to be fair. That went the other day, and they said it would be a couple of days till the other one got delivered. So yeah, not much changed here. Guys are looking fine. I'm waiting a delivery of food. Just gonna feed him TMR. But yeah, I imagine we're gonna need a lot of straw. Possibly gonna have to put it in one of the sheds or sort of bays of the shed where the telehandler is. Not the bay that the telehandler is currently in, just one of these next to it. Like that one would fit bales, even if it's on this one, even if it's just one bale wide, and so could this. So I think that's what's going to be why we keep the straw, at least. I think I might keep the round ones in here, maybe like the square ones in there, just so they're undercover, because we're definitely going to need square big bales. The grass bales also need to go somewhere. The silage bales can stay where they are, so now it's just sort of moving bales about. Also, most of the summer jobs are done, like baling and silage and what have you. So yeah, that's quite quiet on the farm at the minute. But the chickens are happy, enjoying themselves. It's just nice to see a bit of grass in the coop, because I know it won't be this green in the winter. I imagine it'll be quite muddy. So yeah, I'd like to move this because it is kind of just abandoned here, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I'll just move this a sec, and then I'll be back in a minute. So I've put everything away. Well, I say everything, the 7530 away. Just got the 8340 out here on the third spreader because I need to spread fur on this field, and I also need to spread fur on someone else's field tomorrow. So may as well get mine done today, finish the rest of it off tomorrow. Just gonna put that there. I really do want to downsize it. It's really big, well, too big for my farm. But yeah, I imagine the contractors would probably buy it off me, but for now I need it because it's the only muck spreader I have. So yeah, I'd also like to rearrange this shed because everything's sort of, I guess, abandoned, if you would. I'm thinking of putting the pallet forks out of the shed because they don't need to be in the shed. Maybe something down here, something. And then the topper can go, well, it can either stay in here, but I'd preferably like it to be possibly even in here, just so we have next to the telehandler to sort of park something, because 7x30 could do with being inside, that could be doing being inside. I would like to maybe change this shed, but for now I'm not going to bother, as it's not really urgent. I did a job the other day with, well, it's my mini digger, but I don't keep it here, because someone else, or a mate of mine, sorry, he borrows it a lot, and I keep it as because he uses it a lot. So yeah, but I did a job with that the other day. I got a bunch of topsoil that needs to be brought here. I was just leveling off someone's garden. I don't mind having like piles of dirt here, so I need to find somewhere for that, where it's out the way. Probably just somewhere here. Yeah, so that's basically it for today. So I imagine that the vlogs aren't going to get too interesting from now on. So yeah, also I would like to say something I forgot to say in the last vlog. Another farm has been bought by the guy who bought the farm way over there that we went to see that cattle shed. He's bought a second farm, which has left, I believe, 2 or 3 farms in this area, including mine, that he hasn't bought. And now I've always said that I wouldn't let him buy it unless he gives me a decent price. As long as he gives me enough time to sort of move to another farm, and there's no rush and whatever, and I keep my kit, I'm happy. But it also has to be decent money to convince me, to be honest, because I love this place. I mean, I've done quite a bit to this place when it started. The chicken coop could have done a better placement, but we don't talk about that. I've planted this into a wheat field, so I'm in my own wheat field. I've cleared away a bunch of trees, cleared away the rocks, cleared away a lot of the sort of overgrownness and weeds and whatever. There was a lot when I moved here. It hadn't been lived in for a while. And obviously I've cleared some trees, which some of you have seen and some are cleared basically when I first got here. This wasn't so bad, but the other garden over the wall there, that was quite bad. You know, I've done quite a lot of it, so you know, I'm hoping that would sort of add a bit more value to it if I were to sell it, because it's doesn't look abandoned as much. Obviously they left a trampoline there, but I'm not too fussed on it. Dog likes to have a go on it. Yeah, I'm just hoping he doesn't come here. Like if he comes here, he comes here, but ideally I'd like him not to. I was actually going to get a doghouse and put it out here, but I have a bad feeling that he... All I know is he's quite minted. So I don't know if he's willing to offer me a lot for it, so he can have it. It would just be a bit of a shame to see the countryside go from farms to just a couple houses. I mean, good luck to him, because there's not much flat land to build a house, I'll be honest. But yeah, but if he ends up coming here, there's no point in putting a doghouse out and then a couple of weeks later he gives me money and I'm out. It's like, yeah. So hopefully he doesn't. Although if he's taken 2 out of 5 or 6 farms, I imagine he will. But I'll speak to the other farmers around the area and see if they've had anything. And speak to the farmers who have sold. Well, I have one of their numbers, so yeah, see where it goes from there. So that's it for this one. Bye for now.